Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Nigel, your host, and today we're going to talk about your all-new Renault Triber 2025 RXZ top model with all accessories. I guess this would be the first video on YouTube to show you the total and complete accessory kit of the Renault Triber. Now, let's begin by selecting the model. If you click on the right hand side on the four squares, you will see there are the different variants: the RXC, the RXL, the RXT, and the RXZ. Now let me select the RXZ. You'll see MT and EasyR AMT. The MT stands for the manual transmission, and the AMT, as you know, the automatic transmission. So let's click on MT. So here's our car. Let us just zoom that in a bit. And it's a very realistic 3D view. So it's just like as the car is standing in front of you guys. Now on the left hand side bottom corner, you'll see accessories. When we click on that, it will give you an option on the left side again, exterior and interior. So let's click on the exterior. The first option that when we click on exterior, it says alloy wheels. Now let me click on the alloy wheels. The alloy wheels are generally a bit expensive, but anyone who wants to fit it on to enhance the look of your vehicle, you can surely do so. The total cost of the alloy wheels as of now 2025, and this is in the month of April, is 35,640. So let me just add that. Wow, that enhances the look a lot, and the design of the alloys are wonderful. Let's move on to the next, which is a safety measure as well as an accessory, because it's the body side cladding. It helps you from side scratches and dents generally caused by cycle or rickshaws, generally on the Indian roads. And since the Triber is built for the Indian roads, I feel it's a safety feature and it's a necessity for maximum people to put this onto the car. But it depends on person to person. If you want, you can add. If you don't want, you don't have to add. Now, this is when we add it on. This is how it looks. Let me just move to the next one, which is the bumper corner protector. Now, the bumper corner protector comes in two colors. The one in front of our screen. If I add this, it's the black one. But since it's a black car, I've chosen the black color. Let's add the chrome one. The chrome actually gels in very well with the LED tail lights. I'm so sorry, the LED DRLs, and with the chrome finish on the LED DRLs. Now, moving forward, we have the fender cladding. This is also a safety feature. The reason why I call this a safety feature is because if we see most of our Indian cars generally get scratched in this area just above the wheel, because this is where mostly the scratches and dents come up. So if we add this, let me just add this and show you, it gives a bit more protection to the car. So that is why I count it in the safety feature rather than an accessory, but it's a part of the accessories. Moving next to the next one is the front grille garnish. Now the front grille garnish comes in two colors. This is the black. Let me add the black. Sorry, this is the chrome. If I move to the black, you can see it gives a good look to the black, but since it has a lot of chrome with the chrome Renault badging, let me add the chrome to enhance the look of it. Now moving to the main, it's an accessory which most of the people complain that the Renault Triber does not come with, which are front parking sensors. These come with 4 parking sensors in front. Now if you can see, once I click on the plus and the add button, it will come up on your right side till the left side of the, just above the lights. As you can see, it's just above the LED DRLs. the 4 dots, these are the front parking sensors. So anyone who wants to add the front parking sensors can go ahead and add. It's only 3,000 rupees. Now moving to the headlamp garnish. Since it's a black car and we're adding everything in chrome, let's add the chrome headlight garnish. Now this is one of my favorite, the illuminated logo. I will show you guys the entire look of the car, the overall look. Let me just add these accessories and then I'll show you the overall look of the car. The illuminated logo just costs 1,473. This is the price as for April 2025. That enhances the look a lot. It really gives it a macho and a very charming look, especially at night. I'll show you. Moving forward in this video, I'll even show you one of my best parts of all the accessories is the seat covers, and my all-time favorite seat cover. And I guess many will agree with me, but depends on person to person. They have their own choices. I'll just go ahead with that a bit later in this video, just to keep you updated. Now moving to the mud flaps. This is important because it helps your car from getting dirty, rusting, and especially in the monsoon seasons. Let me add that on. Rear bumper cladding. Rear bumper cladding, many generally like it, many don't. I'm just adding it here just for the video to see how it looks overall. The roof carrier. The roof carrier is 12,949 rupees. If we add that on, this is how it will look. But let me remove that for now. Let's give the car a more macho look. Now moving to the spoiler. If you know, the spoiler, generally many people love this, but I don't find a much difference, but it depends again on person to person. If I add the spoiler, this is how it looks. If I remove the spoiler, it doesn't make much of a difference, but it enhances the look. Let me just keep that on there. The tailgate garnish. This is how the tailgate garnish looks. It's a strip basically at the bottom, just above the Renault logo. The tail lamp surround. Now this comes in two colors, the chrome and the black. If I add the chrome, this is how it will look. And if we add the black, this is how it will look. I would rather prefer the black since it's a black car. But since also we are adding everything chrome, let us add the chrome and see. Now this is how it looks with the chrome. Now moving to the wind deflector. Now the wind deflector for the Renault Triber, the original and the genuine accessories from the company itself, comes in a set of 4, not 6. If you go for the aftermarket, you will get it for 6. But for the company fitted, it comes with 4. This is the black, and this is the black with a chrome insert. It looks much more elegant with the chrome insert. The window frame adds to the elegance of the car, as you can see, guys. Let me just remove this and give you a little better look. It looks beautiful. And now they also have body decals over here. Now I would rather not suggest a body decal since it's a new car, but many of you would prefer. So let me just show you the different body decals. This is the body decal which is in the triangles, light grey. This is how it will look. It comes on the front passenger door and the driver door, and at the back rear end, just above the tail lights. Let me remove this. This is how the car looks with the body decals. Now there is another option in the body decals. Let me just show you that. The other option in the body decal is the gradient metallic silver. This comes just above the door handles, below the windows. As you can see, let me just hide that. It gives a metallic silver look. I generally don't much prefer this, but again, it's on person to person, and choice varies and choice matters of different people. But since it's a full blacked out car, let me just remove this for the time being. Now, then we have the ORVM chrome. If we add this, it's a chrome strip above the blinkers on the ORVM. And the last is the car cover. Let's not add the car cover, if not we'll not have the entire look. So let's see how the entire look of the car looks overall with all of the features added. Let's pull that up a bit close. Let me hide this. So this is the look of the Renault Triber 2025, the stealth black. This is how the overall will look with everything on included. It looks beautiful, guys. I'll zoom that out. It's really enhanced the entire look of the Renault Triber. As you can see, the overall look. This is the side profile. Now, moving to the interiors. This is how the interiors look normally. Let us add some accessories to the interiors, and we will see how the interiors looks as well. Now, by default, there's a seat cover which is added. Let me remove that and show you guys the normal seat covers. This is the full black as in the seat covers. As you can see, it gives it a very elegant look. Black car with the black seat covers, and it is textured. Now, if I move ahead and I put on one of my favorite seat covers, as I was telling you guys earlier in the video, this is my all-time favorite with the seat covers. Choices may vary, that totally depends on you guys. Now, this is my favorite, which I had on earlier. Let me just hide this, hide the icons. As you can see, it looks beautiful. A full jet black car with black and beige interiors with a black and silver or whitish seats. It changes the look of the Triber totally. As you can see, guys, the car is looking luxurious, rather. I didn't find words, but I can say luxurious is all the word that I could say for this. Now, moving to the other parts of the interiors, let me just show that. First starts with the anti-slip mats. This is an optional thing. Generally, I don't prefer, but many would. This is kept there in case you want to keep your mobile phone or something. So it helps not to slip off the dashboard. Let me remove that for now. Then we have the floor mats. In the floor mats, we have the black. Then we have the carpet floor mat in beige. Then we have the 3D mat, the premium quality. Then there is the PVC mat, black. Then there's this transparent. This is the designer mat, which adds to the design of the car. Some may like it. As to, I can see, this is what, even though it's cheaper than all the rest, the carpet floor mat black, I find this kind of interesting and it looks little standard to me. Moving forward, we have the gear bezel garnish. This is the black. If you see, it adds to the look, but if you wanted to give it a chrome, there's the chrome look. Then there's the illuminated scuff plates. If you add this, there's only one option. It costs 3,572. Aftermarket will be much cheaper, but again, you may lose warranty as you will be tampering with wiring. So let's add that. This is the IRVM back cover. That's in black. Since it's a black car, it matches depending on the color of your car. This would go, this color, this would change. Then there is the luggage mat. If I add this, this is only for people who don't use the third row. If you're using the third row, you cannot use this mat. So let me just exclude it. And this is one of my favorites. This is the ambient lighting. Even though it's pretty simple white lighting, but it looks kind of nice. As you can see, this even lights up at the back. It does not allow me, but it lights up at the back, even in the boot. There's two small boot ambient lights there as well. Then there is the puddle lamp, which I personally don't prefer. If you add this, a tribal logo comes onto the ground, onto the surface as you open the door. Let's remove that. Then there is the roof lamp garnish. If I add this, it adds to both the lamps. Then this is a very good option, which is sun blinds. You can add this to your vehicle. And the last, not least, a wireless charger. This generally comes with the top model, but since I have the other model on right now, I changed the model, guys, and I put the model onto, as you can see, RXT, because in the RXZ variant you do not get these black seat covers, which I am showing you right now, which I showed you earlier rather. So let me just put that on the RXZ. I'll show you the RXZ variant as well. And you see, in the RXZ variant, it automatically comes. That option of wireless charger removed. It's moved away. Let me go to the seat cover. Now, if you go to the seat cover in the RXZ variant, there's only one option, which says airbag seat cover, side open. This is how the RXZ variant seat covers look. There's even a cover for the handle. Let me just hide that. As you can see, there's a cover even for the handlebar, the handle rest rather, handrest, the armrest, as you can call that. So that's the interiors. This is how the interiors would look. Let me change it back to the RXT variant, so you can put back the seat covers and see the difference, guys, in what I meant. Isn't that much better? It looks all luxurious. Now, many may have different choices. There are different types of seat covers. Let me just show you that one by one. This is the red. Now, this is the all black, which I showed you earlier. This also looks pretty nice. But if you want a dual tone, then you can go for the black and white. This is the same as the white, but in red. So people who love red colors can go for this. This is another variant where the front seats look pretty good, but I kind of do not like the back. There's too much of whiting or silver lining in this. as comparatively as I say, this is my choice. More black, just detailed lining. So let me move this out. Let me go back to my exteriors, and let me change the model, the RXZ MT. So guys, thank you for watching. This is exactly how the Renault Triber would look, and with the original customized accessories from the company itself. Thank you.